Hey guys, so welcome to Magic Behind the Magic. I'm Steve Wickington, and this is where you get to see what goes on in the day-to-day life of a real magician. Hey guys, welcome to Monday. So I'm just about to zip off now and go and do a show at a preschool. I've got two shows to do this morning, straight after each other, so I use my quick setup, quick pack down and move into a different room. This week, lots of little bits of catching up and stuff like that. A couple of exciting things. I need to work out some balloon sculptures for a show I'm doing at the end of the week. I don't do a lot of balloon work. My balloon work that I do is very sort of simple usually, quick, simple, and just sort of pumps it out for the kids so the kids don't get bored standing in line. But this time I have promised to do a couple of sculptures for an auction. It's just something that I thought, why not? I like to push myself sometimes, so that's one of the projects this week. There's a couple of other bits and pieces, but we'll see how we go, and we'll talk about that a bit later. But right now I've got to get going, so I am not late. I'll catch you later. Hey guys, so I just got back from the shows this morning. Awesome shows, lots of fun, lots and lots of fun. And I'm just sort of having a look at what I will be doing this week. So of course the first thing, as I said earlier, I think would be the balloons. Then the other thing that I really need to get sorted is the website page for this vlog, and that's for both the phone, mobile devices and PC devices. So that is something else that I will certainly try and get into this week. I've sort of let that slip a fair way. Apart from that, it's going to be a fairly cruisy week, I think. I'm hoping to be. Anyway, so we shall see how we go with that, but that's, at this stage, the main thing. Right now I've got a little bit of catching up to do. I've got some bookings coming in and some inquiries and stuff, so I'm just going to sort through that. Send my thank yous. It's Monday, so Monday, as I always, send my thank yous out to all the shows for the weekend. And yeah, that's probably pretty much it for today. So it's gonna be nice and cruisy, but I like it after a massive weekend, and I already had two shows today, so I think I deserve a little bit of time off. Cheers. Hey guys, so it is about 7:30 on a Monday night, and I haven't done a lot today. I actually had a pretty slack day, but I sort of felt like I needed it after it was a big weekend. And then of course a couple of shows this morning as well. So I haven't done a lot, just sort of all the basic stuff that you need to do around the office, and sent my thank yous and all that sort of stuff. Now I'm just putting together the wand packaging. I've got another festival this weekend, so these wands, last weekend one we just had was their debut, I guess, at a festival I did. I took along about 28, I think, that I'd done, and basically sold all of them after the first show. So I had two shows, and at the end of the second show I think I had like 6 or 7 or something like that left over. So I didn't want to say that I had them, because I was a bit concerned that kids would start pushing in and get a bit nasty trying to get the last few. So basically I didn't say anything. But then I found, after I'd done the show, kids came up to me anyway and were buying them, so I cleared them all out, which was really, really nice. So this weekend I have another festival. I'm there a lot longer. I still do 2 shows, but I'm doing roving balloon in between. So you build up a really good rapport with all the kids at the festival. So I figure that I'll probably sell more there. So I'm making more. We'll see how they go. But I'm so far really, really happy with the response that I've had with them. So that is great. Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday. Today I am going to get out of the office. I'm so looking forward to this. I noticed yesterday when I was doing the shows that my cases are just starting to look a little bit worn. Normally through January I used to sort of use that as the tidy up stage where I would go through and repaint everything. But this January I was flat out busy with balloon workshops. So I never got around to it, and I just sort of noticed yesterday that my cases have just got a few chips on them and things like that. So I am going to get the paint out and get outside. It's a beautiful looking day, and just do some touch-up painting on that. So that'll be nice. I'm actually starting to really feel like I've been in this office way too much lately. So I'm looking forward to that. A couple of other things that I will do today I'm going to, I want to check my analytics just on both the websites, just sort of see where they're going. The primary incursions one, of course, we did a bit of work on that a couple of weeks back, and I want to make sure that that is heading in the right direction. And also the birthday party one, I just want to see what's going on. It's a little bit quiet this time of year. I'm actually ahead on what I was the same time last year, but it always just sort of feels March for some reason doesn't seem to be a massive booking season here, or for me anyway. I have no idea why, but traditionally it's not. So I went through and had a look at my trends over the last couple of years, and that's exactly what it is. It's nothing unusual. So I'm not too distressed about it, but I just wanted to have a quick look and just see if there's anything that I can see again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Might do some balloon sculpturing. I might have already said that, not sure. And yeah, that'll be pretty much today. So we'll catch you outside soon in the sunshine.
So yeah, keeping your equipment really fresh and vibrant looking, I think, is probably just as important as having a really good show. When you're wheeling this stuff into people's houses or into corporate events even, it's really important to make sure doesn't look like you're wheeling around a bag of rubbish or something like that. I obviously, you can't repaint it all the time because it's not viable, and it does need time to dry and all the rest of it. But I like to do it at least once a year, sometimes twice, depending on how the season goes.
Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday. So today, main thing we're going to be doing is setting for tomorrow, as well as playing with some balloons, so that'll be a bit of fun. I am right now just going to go and look after the guinea pig, check the veggie patch, pick some tomatoes hopefully, and I'll catch you in the office soon. Cheers. Hey guys, so yeah, I've done a little bit of balloon work so far. I'll show you some of that maybe a little bit later today. It's looking okay. I'm quite happy. Just a couple of things that I'm doing now, just sort of sorting out a bit of stuff for tomorrow. We've got our first mastermind meeting, so I'm just putting together sort of a little bit of info for that and just making sure that we're all on board for it. And yeah, just today is really just a simple catch-up day. I'm going to do a little bit of data entry shortly, and I've also just realized that coming up to the end of the month, so the end of this week is the end of March, so I will start preparing for that so I can close that off and move into April very quickly. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got on for today. I've got a prep still for tomorrow morning. That's nothing big. It's just the 2 shows again, just like they were on Monday, so it's almost already there. And yeah, apart from that, not much else. It's a nice day. I'll catch you guys a bit later. Hey guys, just letting you know where we're at today. So I have done a little bit of balloon sculpting. I'll show you that right now. I made my first ever basket of flowers. So I've done lots of flowers, of course, but I've never done a basket before. So that was just something I thought, I'm going to do a rabbit with a basket with some flowers. That's sort of the main gist of it. So I just wanted to make sure I knew how to make a basket. So I've done that, so I'm happy. So I can do the rabbit, I can do the flowers, I can do the basket. I should be able to put it all together. On top of that, today I've been doing a little bit of stuff around the home. Of course, when you're working from home all the time, you get weighed down, and it's so easy to sort of forget about stuff that you need to do, like mowing lawns, vacuuming the lounge room, things like that. So today I've just done a little bit of stuff there that was just sort of starting to get a little bit out of control. So it's good to be able to do that. I used to always sort of do that on a Monday, but I'm finding that Mondays are sort of becoming just as busy as any other day. So I really need to allocate a time again, a day where I can sort of go, that's my day off, and I'm going to do all that stuff that I need to do. So I will look at that probably for next week. But so I've already done a little bit today, which is good, and I've done some work. So yeah, just right now I'm just sort of going through a few other bits and pieces and sending some emails, but I will probably catch you a bit later. Hey guys, welcome to Thursday. So I'm just off now to do a couple of preschool shows, 2 shows down the road, and then I'll be back and we're doing our first mastermind group. So it's a very, very exciting morning. and a lot on today, I guess, in that sense. Well, other things today, there's a couple of other bits and pieces, but pretty much I'm going to get into fixing up the vlog website, or the blog website for this particular vlog. It's all very confusing, this lingo. So I will get into that a little bit. I'm still not 100% sure on how I want to work that, but I need to work it in a way that I can upload and update it very quickly, and it all makes sense to the viewer straight away. So I don't want it to just sort of be going in chronological order. I of course always want the newest one at the top, and probably like links to the others, I guess, down the side or something. I really haven't thought about it, so rather than actually jumping into it today, I'm going to be planning that out a little bit. We'll talk about that a little bit later when I get back after the mastermind group. I'll catch you later. Hey guys, so we had our first mastermind group today, which was really exciting and really interesting, and it's a really nice mixture of people. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that all pans out. I also got my microphone. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully I sound clearer and better, and it will do from now on. I've been wanting that for this vlog for a little bit, and finally managed to get one. So yeah, that's where we're at. So now I have got a few things that I need to do after the mastermind group. Sort of a part of that is actually planning and saying this is what I need to achieve in the next 2 weeks. So we do that every 2 weeks. For me, the number one priority is actually going to be writing a full and finished script for my science show that I have been working on for quite a long time, and I've pretty much got it all sorted. A lot of it is up here, but I need to script it all out. So that is my next 2-week project. Hopefully it won't take the full 2 weeks. I'm going to get very much onto that next week. And also the other thing I need to do is I really want to sort out, I've been a little bit slack with the blog, the website blog for this vlog. So I am going to sort that out. That's been on my list for quite a while, and it's sort of on one of those things that every time I get to it, I'm like, more website work, you know. But I am going to do that, I promise that. So that will happen like in the next week as well. I've had a look around at a few other blog sites and worked out how I want it to be laid out. That's the most important thing there, so I am going to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey guys, welcome to Friday. Today's an interesting day. I need to do 2 balloon sculptures for the show tonight that I've got down at the local preschool. So that's not my usual thing. I know I've talked a little about this during the week, and yeah, so that's going to take a little bit of time today. I'm imagining it's going to take longer than I expect, so I'm sort of planning it that way. So of course I also need to prepare my kit for tonight, as well as for the weekend. So the weekend is, it's not massive, but it's a nice solid weekend with a few shows on Saturday, and then Sunday is I'm at the Didgeridoo Festival, which is always lots of fun. I do that each year. I do 2 shows, and then I spend the rest of my time roving around, basically standing underneath a tree on top of a hill, listening to some very cool music, hanging out with the kids, making lots of balloons and having a bit of fun with some magic. So that's it's an awesome day. I'm looking forward to that. The other thing I need to do today is just go through and check all my balloon stock, because we are entering into the school holiday period. Next week it starts. I haven't got a lot of balloon workshops on these school holidays, but I do have a fair share. And Easter is at the end of it, so it sort of pans out that it's not the normal full 2 weeks, so I'm quite happy with that anyway. But yeah, I need to just make sure I've got, pardon me, all the stock that I need for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, but I'm imagining these balloons are going to take longer, so I'm preparing it that way. If I have some spare time at the end of the day, that will be a bonus.
Hey guys, so I had my show this evening, and it's now about 9:30. I've come back. I've reset for the weekend. Everything I think is in order. I feel very tired for some reason today. I guess I did a fair bit, but it's nothing like there's no special day. However, I'm just blowing up balloons now. What I do is I pre-blow balloons when I do the magic shows at the end. Of the magic shows, I'm so tired, I'm sorry. At the end of the magic shows, I do balloon twisting quite often. It's like a little add-on that I can do. But what I do is I pre-inflate lots of balloons. So if I say there's like 15 kids expected at the party, I'll pre-inflate between 25 and 30 balloons. That way I can just do it a lot quicker. Like I've said this week a few times probably, I'm not really a balloon, I mean I can twist balloons, but it's not like a major thing for me. So for me, as far as balloons go, I want to be able to entertain while I do it. So the quicker I can pump them out and mess around and give them to the kids as we're going, the happier I am and the happier the kids are, I find. So I generally do that. That way I can pump out 20 odd balloons in about 15 minutes or less sometimes, and that way it just works a lot better for me. I feel more comfortable. I don't feel like I'm standing around pumping up balloons while the kids are waiting patiently. So that's what I'm doing now. Then I am going to bed. I'm really tired. I've got an early start tomorrow. I've got a little bit of a drive for my first show, and then a really big drive for the second show, and then from there it's all the way home, so it's nice. So I will catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching.